What is going on, everybody? Today we're making some honey soy chicken with rainbow slaw on a bed of white rice and a side of cucumber Sunomono. But first, before we get into it, I need to lubricate the old vocal cords with my favorite whiskey. And as soon as I get a glass of this in me, we're gonna get right into it. Before we get into the cucumber Sunomono, I'm going to get the rice started. And my wife begged me not to drink alone, which means that she needs a glass of wine right now. So we're gonna go ahead and wash off this cucumber here before slicing it nice and thin, adding all the slices to this bowl, which we're gonna take a big pinch of salt, add it on top and shake it up, combine it, let those sit for about 10 minutes. And while we do that, we're gonna make the sauce. Rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, and sugar to taste. And I personally love adding the sesame oil to the mix. Once that is done, we're gonna go ahead and squish out any excess liquid out of this cucumber before we add it to the sauce. I washed my hands after this, so I figured it was a good opportunity to say hello to the fluffy kitty, Daisy, the star of the show. She thought she could still smell some of that sesame oil. I'm gonna go ahead and combine these now. All right, now that the cucumber is ready to go, I'm gonna throw it in the fridge, get started on that rainbow slaw before we get to our feature presentation, the honey soy chicken. At this moment, I realized I got an orange bell pepper instead of a yellow bell pepper. Taste is similar, but the color is different, so I was very frustrated at first, but we're gonna go ahead and make this sauce with olive oil, vinegar, brown sugar, and mustard with lemon juice. And we're gonna go ahead and slice up the onion, cabbage, radishes, bell peppers, and apple. We have combined the sauce for the slaw and the rainbow slaw. I can see why they call it a rainbow slaw. I mean, this looks beautiful. Orange bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, either way, this looks great. We're just gonna combine this and throw it in the fridge and make our chicken. Whiskey and whiskey! For the honey soy sauce, we're gonna have honey and soy. So it's gonna be half a cup of honey. I'm gonna do half regular honey, half hot honey for a little spice. It's gonna be 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce and 3 tablespoons of white wine vinegar with about 4 cloves of garlic. So with our 2 chicken breasts, we're actually gonna cut it in half so it's super thin. We're gonna put that on our flour mix here, which is almond flour, salt, and pepper. Before transferring it to the pan with some olive oil that's on medium heat right now, we're gonna cook each side for about 3 minutes and then they'll be ready to go. Here I am frying up the chicken breast in our pan. We're gonna get both sides to a nice golden brown. You can hear that sizzling sensation sound, just hitting those eardrums. Take it off the pan, that looks great. We're gonna add the sauce to the pan to thicken it. I'm just gonna add a little lime to the chicken after I chopped it up. Add a little bit of gluten-free cornstarch to thicken up that sauce. And after that, we add the chicken to the pan and oh my, it looks amazing. As we plate up the finished product, there's not much to say here. It just looks fantastic. And just like that, dinner is served. I did have to switch to wine because after one too many sips of whiskey, I almost sliced off one of my digits. That would have been bad, so went a little lighter, even though that's a heavy pour. Ignore that. We're gonna go ahead and eat. Couldn't be more excited. It's gonna be delicious. And I think afterwards, I might have some time to game. So after a absolutely delicious meal, I turn on the Xbox, go for something easy, some Fall Guys with my buddy Bryce. And this is the final round. We're playing duos and we made it all the way to the end. First to reach the crown wins. We're in a little bit of a maze here. Let's just let my play speak for itself. Going for the crown for the win and winner. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Thank you everyone for watching.